flying around, you know, right here. Hey, y'all thought I was gone, but I'm not. I had to go get dressed for Christmas because the next adventure is going over my sister's house. She got us wearing PJs. Make sure I have my rings on right. This ring is when I got my socials degree. Associate's art in 2011. I very seldom wear jewelry. Every now and then, if you see this on me, this is the jewelry I'm wearing. It's sterling silver. I can't even get it resized. I ain't lost weight in my hands. And this one, and it's a stone with my daughter. My daughter that's deceased. I used her stone peridot, I believe. And for my bachelor's degree, I went to Wilder College at HBCU. Took me a while to graduate. I was in and out of school, getting pregnant, getting married, and all that stuff, but I did graduate. And I did went back to school. They finally got online classes, but I got my Bachelor's of Science. I'm trying to see. One was 2011. I don't even remember what year it is. 2017, I graduated from Wilder College. Is it 2017? That don't sound right. Let me look at my glasses. I got my Bachelor's of Science. I had so many credit hours going to school back and forth from community colleges, from Powell Quinn to Wilder College. Who is so many colleges I've been to? But I had enough college credits to have more than 3 degrees, believe it or not, in different topics because I was just taking classes. Yeah, 2017 is when I got my bachelor's degree. I then got older, still got older. I went to OU, and not physically, online, but I did attain my master's in legal studies, indigenous law. And I don't even remember what year I did that. Was that 2019 or 2018?
18.
I believe that was in 2018 because the pandemic was here. And I wasn't in a pandemic, so this is 2018. What I'm going to finish up, because what I want to do, for those that jump back, that seen this earlier, what I want to do, I don't eat, I'm a cook, and I don't eat everybody's food. And even though the mother said that she cooked the food, I believe she cooked some of the food, but I don't know if she cooked all that food because the person I know could barely cook. I think she have improved her skills, but she need my help. Her grandmother can't cook. And she cannot. Every granny, just because they granny don't mean they can cook. Okay, this is those that didn't get to sit alive. This is what my sister gave me. My other ones got necklaces, male-like necklace with a black card, but it's a different style. And my brother got a keychain. Let me see you got it on your keychain. I'm gonna let you show his, and I'm kind of jealous. I'm gonna let him pull his off his keychain because she kind of showed favoritism on this. That's why I be telling about them little baby sisters. He the oldest brother, but she thinks she the boss of me and him, y'all. That's what I didn't want to tell y'all. And she's 9 years apart from me. How many years apart from you?
13.
13 years apart from my brother. So let me let you all know, when y'all having these babies, it's crazy disasters. Crazy disaster. Sibling disaster sometimes. This is a picture of my mother. This is what I showed online. This is what she gave him, a key fob of my mother when she was in high school. Now, you see how big that is? He got the best one. The grandson got some. We don't know if the grandchild going to get one. We'll see when we go over there because he get a bucket. We didn't do gifts because the economy or whatever. We started making smart decisions, intelligent decisions about money and stuff when you're having hard times. Don't almost lose everything, buying loans and stuff like that. When you've been there, you learn to do better. And there's a breaking time, you got to stop and pump your brakes. Thank you for letting me let you see your keys. But back to mines. I'm going to show y'all mines. Okay, you see, that's really cute, but it's real dainty. I guess because I'm kind of dainty too. When you open it up, it's a picture of my mom again. Okay, I got to cook these candy yams and we'll have something to eat because, she probably still got that pizza. I got the same picture, but it's smaller and delicate. And on the back of it, she did engrave on each one of ours. Mine says, "Forever and always love, Mom." She did that for everyone, the grandchildren, as well as her siblings. This is what my baby sister did. I thought that was a very thoughtful gift. She did not have to do that because we had a hard. Y'all don't understand. We went through a whole lot. And we're trying to still heal from everything from that. And my mother passed in 2015. My dad passed in 2018. But what I would like to do is get something similar like this in real gold because I have high allergies on fake metals. Or I'm not going to say metals. Surgical stainless steel is not a fake metal, but it's supposed to be hyperallergenic, which it is. But some people have body cannot even do surgical stainless steel. So I won't be able to wear it all day. Or a couple of days only, can you wear this in sometimes. But anyway, But it's very thoughtful, and I like it. I would like to get something like this in 14 karat gold or 18 karat gold. But what we're gonna do is I'm still cooking the mustard green and turnip greens. The only thing I did since my live did end unexpectedly because I didn't watch my phone charge. My son is running in here and want us to hurry up. I'm gonna try to hurry up, but I'm gonna do some quick candy yams. You see his baby mother made the candy yams. Oh well. And anyone that followed my live, I don't know if we did a live, but my brother had cut the sweet potatoes up for me in advance, like 2 days in advance, that we had got from the food pantry. So these are the candy yams that I'm going and slicing. I left them in a bucket of water, and so I'm going to slice them up. If you have a little black, just cut it away. Usually the whole potato is not rotten. If you see black spots, you can cut it away. It's nothing but the air hitting in it and changing the color of your vegetable. I bet y'all said, well, what? She always using this knife. Let me see if this one do a little bit better because I'm struggling with that. Yeah, this was a little better. And what I'm going to do is cut up all these candy yams. You don't have to cut them in circles. It's your option how you want to slice them.
Come on, baby pack here.
Did you leave it at the shop?
No.
It wasn't in the back when I did it. When I cleaned out the car, it wasn't back there. Oops. I'm not worried about that falling around. It's okay for pets to eat candy yams. I'll get it in a minute when I get through slicing it. And see, I have the skillet that I had earlier, a large one. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. And you know, my strength is not what it is. So I'm going to go on and start putting these in here so I can have more space. You want to make sure that you can lay them as flat as you can in a large skillet. Some people don't have skillets. You can do it in a pot. Nothing set in stone. You can do it in the oven. You can bake sweet potatoes in the oven. I need to get me some new knives. I'm going to have to go knife shopping. You want to make sure that they are, I think it's better when you can get them as small as you can. Thin as you can, I mean. So I'm just slicing them. And as you notice, I turned it around. Because potatoes and sweet potatoes are not leveled. Sometimes where you can go all the way down. Have 3 more to go. Now, why I got them PJs, you'll soon see when I go to my sister's house. I will go off live, but when we go over there, we're going to do a totally different thing. But I had to cook because she did not cook. This is the first year. We usually throw down. When I say throw down, we usually have the turkey. We usually have, she'll have ham. I don't eat ham. If she eat in her house, I still cook for my household so we can have something to eat because just like I know that I'm a cook, she thinks she a cook and she can't cook everything good. And I was supposed to be able to do the tacos, but I don't know if she bought the stuff on Creek Fried Bread. But if she did buy the Creek Fried Bread, I may make some. I don't know if she bought the taco stuff for it. Because it requires red beans. Or hopefully she bought some refried beans because it's too late to cook some pinto beans. Because that takes anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. If you're cooking them right. You want to be careful with the knife. And don't try to keep, if it's giving you a hard time, you can press it down like this to help if you're having a problem with your strength. I have a problem with my strength because I do have arthritis. Now, this PJ, Christmas PJ, I normally would not pick, green is not my thing, but green money is my thing. My sister gave us this. If you was watching live, this is one of the PJs, my PJs that she had in my bucket. I don't do green, so green got me looking dark or like I'm doomed or something. Even though it may be a positive color, but she did green, but they got red. I'm gonna see if she made a difference in her children and not in my children. I would have bought white PJs, but I'm thankful and grateful because it's the thought that count. But I don't care what y'all say. But I might have to steal her PJs. But anyway, back to eating people cook. If you're not in the kitchen with them, if you don't know them like that, you have to be careful who's cooking your food. You need to know what they're putting in it. Every plate ain't for everybody. I need a bottle of water for myself too. I hate that this year I didn't get to show y'all how to make homemade cranberry sauce. Because I used to do we usually do the full meal, the turkey and dressing, the whole line of it. I'm cutting my eye up, but what I'm going to do is put some Ozarka water in here. Why y'all use the water out of the sink? Well, we drink water bottle. I hadn't bought we have Whirlpool refrigerator, and the air filters cost over $45 or $50 each. And so I don't trust the filtration of the water. Then I'm going to have to find some kind of lid to put over here, or I'm going to have to put foil over here because I don't have a lid top. Because what I want to do is make sure that these cook down thoroughly. Now, there's other ways to do this without water. You can cook them in the oven, but I'm cooking it on stove top with water on high degree because I want it to steam a little. Let me check. Once it get through steaming and cooking, ooh, that looks like that roast gonna come out pretty good. I hope prayerfully by the time we get here, I hope it just fall from the balls. But let me drink a little water, y'all. I hadn't had any water today. And I gotta make some homemade cookies for my grandson, y'all. Let me see. I gotta find the brown sugar. I don't think I'm gonna use white sugar. I'm gonna use brown sugar for these sweet potatoes. Let me see. I'm thinking, you all. I'm really thinking. I got a little brown sugar. I don't want to open the new package. Ooh, y'all, I'm thirsty. I guess standing up too long. Make sure y'all like and share. If you don't share, please tap the screen. Please tap the screen. So for those that want to know, well, what's going on Candy Yum? Of course, I'm got the skillet on high. I usually use butter. I don't use margarine. Brown sugar. If I don't have brown sugar, I use imperial white sugar. So what I'm gonna do is rinse this cutting board off too.
Freddy going outside.
Grizzly in the third. Pick up this sweet potato. Something just fell. Is it bad? Just leave it there. If it's bad, I can get it later.
I gotta get my phone. Take a picture.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some oatmeal cookies, and I think I'm gonna make some sugar cookies probably. I know I'm gonna cook some chocolate chip cookies. That's a household thing. My greens are still cooking, you all.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't smell that mustard smell. Anybody that know about what I'm talking about, that tart smell, I don't smell it anymore. I want to cook it down where it's hardly a little bit more water that's off of it. But brown sugar and butter is my next ingredients for my sweet potato. I know what I forgot. I gotta find a lid. Whew. I think next year I'm gonna have to buy me some more pots and pans. So it's hard to find some good ones. Even Walmart's don't sell them good ones. I mean some good ones. A lot of times the ones they I advertise on TV, they be talking about, oh, it's the best because this chef this. I've been through Emerald's skillets and I'm not impressed. I'm just gonna do this like this to help with the boiling, to cover it. It kind of makes it steam a little faster when the lid is covering over. So I'm gonna use this temporary. The edges don't have it. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Daddy was washing his face up like he was washing, right? And while he was washing it, his nose ring fell.
In the sink too.
I don't know. He doesn't know where it is.
Well, I think I have an extra nose ring somewhere. I know I have a
tried
lot
to
of
say,
them.
I think you should take your nose ring out. And then while he was doing
He
it
was
like
washing his
this,
face.
and then it wasn't there anymore.
Oh,
I thought I was gonna be able to get it before I had changed it.
I
found
told
it.
you.
I found it.
you found your nose ring.
I need your phone real quick.
He's Flying
Now
Mac
move.
is on TikTok. He's a tattoo artist in body piercing modification. He does tattoo reversal. It's not laser or anything like that. He does a little of that. He's a custom artist, an artist that do custom work and does not have any limits on the style of artwork that he does. He doesn't have, like you have your traditional and your black and gray tattoo artists. No, he does all of it, color and everything. That's what sets him apart. And then he does body piercing. And then in the business that we work for, we sell body jewelry and stuff like that. It's usually aftercare, essential products. Sometimes you can find essential products that you need at home there. So we sell some little of everything. And sometimes we sell our brand clothes at the business, but it's mostly online on our on the business website. Other than that, it seems like everything is cooking in the kitchen. As I say, what's cooking? What's cooking? What's cooking in the kitchen? I always peek in on stuff. Woo. And if anyone that don't know, what makes things spicy, like if you leave the seeds in the jalapeno, the seeds itself is what make the jalapenos hot. And you need me to hurry up?
Yeah, you need me to jump all the jalapeno and stuff up in there?
No, move. No, move. I already got enough. That's my sweet potato. Get out of here playing before you accidentally do it.
Spicy sweet potato.
Sweet potatoes doesn't take that long to steam, but when you put a lid on it, it helps them cook faster. See, they're almost soft all over. So that's the purpose of putting a lid on things, to help it steam and cook faster. But I want all that water really to drain down. And then once it drains down, if it doesn't drain down, what I normally do is let it
Please come on.
rain. I know you're ready to go over there.
No, I need to go to the store.
Okay, you need to go to the store. I need to take that stuff over there because she's gonna play more games.
I need to go to the store, like ASAP. I gotta go to the store.
Okay. I'm almost finished with the sweet potatoes. No, I'm not. We gotta be able to eat. You do know it ain't nothing. What store are you going to? Is it any? You need to check to see if there's any stores open.
It is. I'm waiting on you.
So you want to start today? I'm gonna cut my roast down because earlier I had it on. I'm gonna cut it down to low because we finna get ready to go and travel Dallas, city of Dallas, to the grocery store. I told y'all these greens don't take long. I'll bring you to the pot to let you know how much it has shrunk. They have shrunk. Some people will cut their greens up so it can stretch, but it's just 4 of us, and it doesn't require that. See how the candy yams are steaming? They're getting soft. The main one that wants me to rush you all is the main one that be hungry. And for me and my sister that have not cooked, that piece is not gonna fill me up. See, I told you, if you cut them thin, they are softened. So what I'm going to do, that's important. The thinner you cut them, slice them. I'm saying cut them. The thinner you slice them, the quicker they'll be ready and soft. When they're thick, it takes a little longer. What I'm going to do is going to drain some of this water. I don't have anything in it. I don't have any butter or anything. That's just sweet potato water. You know what? I'm so sleepy. And I slept last night. I'm still sleepy. Just standing up makes me sleepy. I'm draining the water off. I just left a little in there, very little. And what I'm gonna do is sort of slicing. I'm doing a quick method because he in a rush. And what I can do is come back and cut it back on to cook. It's already almost done anyway. This is just regular, even though she bought great value, but it is pure butter. It doesn't make a difference what brand it is. Butter is butter. It's not margarine. And what you're going to do is let the butter, sliced butter in here to be all over it. Y'all think I don't know about the other ingredients? I know about ingredients. I only just told you about 2 ingredients. I'm just spreading the butter all over to give it a butter flavor. And it helps with the other ingredients that's going to go on top of here. You can use 2 sticks. The next ingredients is what? Good old faithful brown sugar. Remember, it's compact. Sometimes you have to break it away. Sometimes people put, you can get it in, and they put nutmeg, or they may put cinnamon on it. But this is just the basic candy yams. What make it candy is the sugar. Some people use white sugar, some people use brown sugar. I'm using brown sugar today. And let me see. I'm gonna give it a little cinnamon flavor. I don't like nutmeg, but I'm gonna give it a little cinnamon flavor. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top. This is optional. You don't have to have cinnamon. It's optional. Remember, I'm going to place this foil over it. It's going to help dissolve with the butter and sugar. And it's going to caramelize. The longest cook is going to caramelize into your candy yams. I'm going to cut my greens down. They're really pretty much done. You can overcook greens, but you can either have them in the steam where you can go back and reheat them up. So I'm going to sit this pot out the hot eye and let it sit back. So when we get home, and keep it on the warmer, so when we get back home, we can really eat. The only thing that I may add, okay, we got green vegetable, we got the candy yams, we got the roast. That's the only thing we working on. So when we get back, hopefully the roast be good enough to eat. But I just gotta look at it and peek at it. I gotta peek at it, y'all. I just gotta peek at it. Put these little onions up. I didn't use them last week. I moved my crock pot. And here's my little crock pot. Let's see. How's the roast coming? It smells good. It's still cooking. I'm going to turn it over a little bit. So the onions and bell peppers can cook underneath there. And jalapenos. Ooh, I hope it come out good, y'all. I hope so. But I'm going to put this foil on here to trap the moisture. Push it back. And let it keep cooking. The only thing about crock pots, you do have to watch it and make sure even when you're leaving the house, there's either on the low settings or making sure that you come back in time because you don't want to burn your crock pot because the food cooking real fast. We're not going to be over there all day and all night. We're just going to go do what we got to do over there. Then I got to turn back around and I got to cook some cookies for my grandson. Hopefully, I need a break, y'all. I want to thank you all for watching and liking and following. And the fun will begin, hopefully. We'll be playing games. So if you missed out on our family activities, stay tuned. I will be doing another live day for this Christmas Day. And happy holidays to everyone. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Merry Christmas for those that's into Merry Christmas. Happy holidays for the whole year. Thank you for watching and following. Make sure if you never ever come back on my live to make sure you tap the screen, tap. Follow the community rules. Make sure you like, share. Make sure you follow those that's inside the live. That is the purpose. I don't talk, brag, and beg you, but I'm not going to beg for anything. But I'm going to ask you if you don't mind kindly tapping the screen. Move. Hopefully you enjoyed the live, and I appreciate those that did come on and watch. What tapping the screen does, it allows the algorithm know that hey, other users, that is somebody on live. That's the purpose of tapping the screen. I don't gain anything from any hearting, and when you're tapping, it just increases people to come view the live videos. Anytime someone's live, it's caramelizing and candying it up with plenty of syrup, because I did put a lot of brown sugar on there. I put a little cinnamon. I just wanted to caramelize. Green is not my skin color. Everybody got a color. Red is my skin. But it'll work. I am matching even with my tribal earrings. I do got blue in here. Let me see. I got yellow. Got a little red. Got white. So at least they're matching. I wanted the syrup to thicken and caramelize. That's why I still got the candy yams on. So you want it to caramelize a little bit more. You don't want it to be watery. So, you know, have you ever seen someone have candy yams and it be watered? They be a little sweet, but not enough sweet. The purpose of it to make it candid. The term candid is to crystallize the sugar. So the longer, if you have enough sugar in there and you have enough butter in there, it will caramelize and the syrup will thicken and cast a coating on the yams. But some people just boil them and throw a little sugar and think it's candy yam. No, those are just yams at this point. But if it doesn't have any kind of crystallization or sweetness or sugar, a thin coat of syrup, it turns into like a syrup-like. It shouldn't be watery. Candy yam shouldn't be watery. Where you scooping, it's just a bunch of water. Candy yam, that's the term of candid. Candid is putting sugar, adding butter to making it a thick, like syrup coating over the yams. Yams is nothing but sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna let this do high, and then we're gonna hightail it on up out here. But the yams is, now some people don't like it with the syrup taste, so they'll do the watery ones. And then they wonder why nobody don't eat their yams, because they not yams. But another thing, these same yams, you can put them in the oven with the sugar and the brown sugar. You don't need a lot of water in there. You just need maybe a half a cup, depending on how many yams. I had over probably 10 yams, different sizes, that I had sliced up in here. And if you notice, it's not that many yams once I cut it down. I sliced it down. You can put it in a skillet or pan, put foil or a lid, and stick it in the oven and bake it 350 degrees. It is softened the same way this did. The water absorbed. You just put your butter and your sugar. If you want cinnamon, if you want nutmeg or whatever you want on there, you want to add your marshmallows last. You never want to. Some people add marshmallows on the candy yam, but it's called another dish. It's not candy yams when you add other additional stuff. But some people turn back around and they let it cook down, and they add the marshmallows and let the marshmallows melt down on their candy yams. That's more like a dish at that point. They good. I just want that syrup to thicken up a little bit more. Thick like you're making a candied apple. I'm going to close it up. I want to put some of this over it because I don't want anything while we gone to get in it. So 1 second. I used to have a lid to cover that. Yes. Somehow it got broke. Oh, I know I can use. I can use the cookie sheet to cover it. Because this is my largest skillet. I'm doing this to make sure nothing gets in it while we're gone, covering everything up. We're not going to be gone long. Just you know, my eyes still cook even once I cut it off, so it'll give enough cook time. And then we get back, it should be still warm. If not, we still got them on the oven where we can continue to warm them up and eat them. And by the time we get back, prayerfully, the roast will be done in the crock pot. Prayerfully that it's falling off the bone, because I hadn't cooked the roast in a long time. I usually use a little bag. That's another trick if you want your meat to fall off the bone, or you want it to fall apart. I suggest that you always buy some of those bags, meat bags, turkey bags, put a towel on it, and then put it in the crock pot. That's what helps it falls off the bone. There's nothing that they doing that spectacular, special to make things fall off the bone. It's the preparation, seasoning, and all that. The tenderizing is what it get. And then sometimes you can buy a bad roast. You can buy bad meat and it'd be too tough. And so sometimes it requires you to cook way longer than what you normally do. Usually when you have a hard time for meat falling off the bone, sometimes it's the bad part of the meat, it's the tough part of the meat. Other than that, thank you all for following. And those that did like my episode of showing you me doing Christmas prep, because we did not prep. We did not do anything. And thankful that my cousin Erica Shaw, she provided some groceries for us. And now we're going to go to my sister's house. It'll be a miracle if she cooks something, but she bought 5 large pizzas. I can't do it. And it wasn't Domino's. It wasn't Mr. Jim's. It wasn't Pizza Hut or Pizza Inn pizza. It was some other off-brand. So that just wasn't it. It wasn't hitting the spot. And then she did sausage and ham and pepperoni. And that stuff had my head spinning. Everybody can do pork. I can't do pork like that. I cannot. But other than that, be safe, drive safe. Don't let anger get in the way, because anger can take people's lives. And then next thing you know, things is spinning out of control. So be safe out here. Control your anger. It's easy to walk away than taking a life due to anger, because society does not care if it was a one-time incident, two-time incident, or even if you protect yourself. Tables can turn, even if you're innocent. So, and if you don't have any money, you do not want anything tragic. Hold on to alcohol. If you know you can't hold your liquor in, and your wine, and your whiskey, you might need to fall back and drink in moderation. Just drink 1 glass. Because some of y'all be thinking y'all can hold y'all liquor. Y'all be acting a fool at the family houses out in public. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. You drunk and tipsy, just stay where you are. Sleep in the car until you sleep it off. This is sleep in a safe area. If you can't stay at the people's house and they put you out. But if you have good family and friends, they'll let you sleep it off and they won't even let you drive. That's the tip. Have a great day on Christmas. I'll see y'all later.